Hello and welcome to Smile TV. I am Portia Evans and we are here with our Smile employees to talk about some very important events. Smile Community Action Agency, the service agency, always helping families. And we are here to talk about some upcoming events. We are glad to welcome to the show Miss Susanna Malbrough. She works with our senior citizens and parish manager, Miss Nia Vernon. And we're here at 'Tis the Season, and we're getting ready for Christmas, and there are a lot of things going on that we want our audience to know about. So welcome, ladies, to the show.
Glad to be here.
It is good to have you here.
And hello to your viewing audience.
And we are here to, first of all, let's talk about the senior citizens. They are always important in our community. And I heard Nia say that you are a seasoned senior, but I don't think you're the senior in this group.
This portion don't tell my age.
That's exactly. I was on another program a little earlier, and the gentleman referred to our seniors are seasoned.
But you've had that gray hair for a long time, so I think
She's just wise.
yeah, you're wise.
I'll accept that.
But tell me about Connections.
Okay. It's the 20th annual Connections for Independent Living.
20 years.
20 years that RSVP, Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, has been putting this event on. So, it's a lot to celebrate, but it's a lot of information that's being provided to the senior community. So when we say senior, we're talking even as early as 55 years old and older. Our 55, like you and I talked last time, our baby boomers. So what we're wanting you guys to do at this particular event, while we're calling it an expo, it's about providing valuable information to the seniors. Information on health, wellness, exercising, eating properly, medication. We'll have folks there from a number of sources like Humana, Blue Advantage, People's Health, that are going to have information like on Medicaid, Medicare. They'll have information on prescriptions.
And it's the enrollment period for Medicare
It actually
right now.
is the enrollment period. So I'm sure that these guys will have some of that information available just in case folks have not had an opportunity to do that. And if I'm not mistaken, our event is 2 days before that expiration of December 7th.
Okay.
So folks will have an opportunity. Actually, it might prompt somebody, that, did mark it on their calendar that here it is, and they'll have an opportunity to do that. So the event is next Tuesday, December 5th, at the Robichaux Center, 1515 Eras Landry Road. And the event starts at 9 o'clock. Doors open at 8:30. So what happens at 8:30 if you come by, we'll actually have complimentary continental breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah, and we're talking about pastries, we're talking about fruit, milk, juice, coffee, just something very light, because around lunchtime, probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock, we'll have lunch for the seniors. And the lunch this year is being provided by the Lafayette Sheriff's Office.
All right.
They're providing.
Thank you, Mark Garber.
That's Mark's office. Yes, they just came out there and said, "Hey, what if we cook for you? What if we provide the food? And what if we cook?" And we thought that's just wonderful. So they're going to do the cooking, and they'll deliver it to the Robichaux Center. And then we'll have some of the volunteers that will actually serve the food to all the seniors that are going to be there. We're not sharing the menu. We want you to come out and find out what the menu is. And then you guys can, decide how well the folks in our sheriff's department cooks.
And I'm sure we're going to have to exercise after we get through eating all that food.
Well, actually, I have it set up where Cupid will come on before lunch.
Okay.
I'm kind of, tying it like that. We'll get Cupid on. And Cupid was there last year. He did a phenomenal job with the seniors. Did the Cupid shuffle. And there's the one with the dance with your boots on.
Do it with your boots to the
on,
left, to the left,
to the right. And I actually had to learn that too. But guess what? The seniors knew that.
Oh yeah.
They were out there.
They did.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just kind of guiding and steering this, but this is in fact for them. You know, so I just kind of stood back, but I watched, but I was trying to get some of those steps down too.
December the 5th at the Robichaux Center, it's our seniors' 20th annual
Yes,
Connections Expo.
right. And it's free. It's free to the folks in the community. You don't have to worry about it. Just get up, come on over.
And you can bring your caretaker?
You can bring your caretaker. If you have someone that, you know, is caring for you, if you have a family member that's caring for you, if you can't make it, send them. But we much prefer the seniors, because one of the things we have strictly for the seniors are door prizes. And we have a number. The majority of our vendors will have door prizes.
Does this include people with disabilities?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, we have a couple of nursing homes, you know, that bring, you know, their folks, and they, you know, kind of sit together, and, you know, they're kind of monitored there. And so they get a chance to participate. And we have, you know, special, you know, areas for the folks that need that
See
additional
old
assistance.
friends.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. And I just want to mention some of the folks that helped to put this on. SWLA Center for Center for Health Services, Lafayette Consolidated Government, Lafayette General Health, Mark Garber's office, the Lafayette Parish, the Sheriff's Fire Department. Thank you so much, Robert. And just to let you know, the fire department will actually provide smoke detectors for
Okay.
folks. So you guys will be able to sign up for that. People's Health, Humana, L.W. Thomas and Associates, and that's Lisa Thomas, Blue Advantage, Louisiana Healthcare Connections, Imani Temple, and the Community Corporation for National and Community Services. And no doubt, you know, SMILE is a sponsor, but these organizations help sponsor this event for SMILE
Every year
every year.
for the last 20 years.
Yes, for the last 20 years.
We celebrate our seniors. I've always said the best lessons of my life
Yes,
were learned at the feet of my elders.
that's right.
And they can still teach us a lot.
They
of
continue
things.
to do that as they volunteer throughout the year. And I just want to let you know too, if you guys have not joined up for RSVP and volunteered throughout the community, you'll have a chance to enroll in that, because we'll have enrollment forms for folks as well.
All right. Now, Miss Nia Vernon,
Yes, ma'am.
we are here to talk about another service that we're going to be providing. And that little project is called Embrace a Family.
Yes, ma'am.
Not adopt a family.
Embrace
No.
the family.
Embrace a family.
It's kind of like if I feed you, give you a fish, you'll eat for one day. But if I teach you to fish, you'll eat forever. Adopting is me just taking you in and doing everything. But embracing you is giving you a little push,
All
a
right.
little nudge.
So tell me about this.
Well,
How do
in-
people participate?
You can go onto the Smiles website and click the link and click the sponsor. If I'm not mistaken, it's in red, and that'll bring it up for you to
Register.
register. And then we'll select a diverse group of families that we know that's in need, some of Smile's previous
Right.
clients, and then we'll issue out their wish list to the sponsors.
All right. So
Yes, ma'am.
you register, and then Smile will give me a family.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this is for Smile's clients, right?
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
People who come and get services at the agency
Yes, ma'am.
throughout the year, and we know already that there is a need for those to be served. And so we're going to get our little family, and then we're going to get a list of the things they need,
Yes, ma'am.
and then you go shopping.
They go shopping. And, you know, the whole thing, it's about uplifting, you know, families that live in poverty. So you can go to the SMILE website and just go to announcements, or go to the calendar, and you'll see all the information, and you can click on the sponsorship package. But if you don't have a computer, you can actually just come by the office at 501 St. John Street,
Yes, ma'am.
and we'll give you a sponsorship form. And on that sponsorship form, you basically just indicate your name, if you're with an organization or a corporation, as we've been getting some from a number of corporations thus far. And then you get a chance to indicate if you'd like to embrace a family in either Lafayette, Iberia, or St. Martin Parish. And then once you select that parish, you can select the size family you'd
Okay.
like to assist.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you can have like a mother, father with 1 or 2 children, you know, 3 or 4 children or more. And then
8
we
or
were
9
talking
children.
about, that's right, or more, you know, or more.
Whatever's
and
in your budget
whatever's
to
in your
help.
budget to help. And then we're asking, the families to indicate, they can list a few items, and if the sponsor would like to provide all of the items on that wish list, that would be fine. Or you can pull that particular list and decide what
Which
is
items?
Yeah, based on your own budget, so there's no limit. Then if you're not into going shopping, you can also give them a gift card. You can specify if you want it to be a Visa gift card, or if you want it to a supermarket, shopping center, or Walmart, wherever, and then that family can decide based on their needs what it is that, they'd like.
It's nothing like seeing a child on Christmas morning and the look in their eyes.
Exactly.
And we know that there are some children in our community who will have not.
Right.
Exactly.
And so we, Smile Community Action Agency, the agency that's always uplifting families, will come together and present some of these things. We're also doing something called Christmas Without Walls.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Tell me a little bit about that, Nia.
That's with Miss Hilda Wiltz, and basically what it is for, as they like to call in Lafayette, not the homeless, but the street people. Is what is the phrase that they like to say. Socks, gloves, hats, scarves, and jackets to keep them warm in these winter months that's coming up. Because we all know in Louisiana, winter is like hit or miss. Like it's warm outside right now, and it's December tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. So they're going to be taking donations for that. So
Christmas Without Walls.
Yes, ma'am.
And, I just wanted to say, if you pass down St. John Street each and every morning, there are tons of people standing there at the St. Joseph's Diner or wherever they are. If you pass earlier than 8 o'clock, you may see them lined up sleeping there.
Yes.
And we know that for a lot of them, it's by choice. For the majority of them, it's because they have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
For some of them, it's by choice.
Yes, ma'am.
They want to be out there. But Christmas Without Walls, we don't judge anybody. We just want them to have something warm for the winter. So whether it be a scarf, a coat, some gloves,
BVDs, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, because we bought those, last
yeah.
year. Those were donated, and we were able to package that up for the guys, and then we had like the long socks, the T-shirts and everything, whatever it took to get them warm. Coats and gloves and
Right.
So if there are some items, you can purchase some items, but at the same time, you can look through your own, closet and drawers, clean underwear. Well, not necessarily underwear, but socks and gloves and things like that you're not
Hats.
using anymore.
Hats.
Hats, shawls, whatever winter, attire that you may not, maybe you have outgrown that. Maybe your
Coats.
kids have outgrown it.
Right.
You can bring that. I think last year I actually remember that there was this big old overcoat that my husband, he's been passed a number of years, and I just thought, well, what better way, to give that? So I brought that to Hilda, and they were able to, give it to one of the homeless guys.
Okay, for any one of the programs, please give me a number to call, a website to go to, something.
337-234-3272.
That's the Smile Community Action Agency. If you don't have a computer, you can drop by 501 St. John Street and help a family,
Yes.
whether it be a family, whether it be
Individual.
an individual, one of our senior citizens that you might think of. You can think of all kinds of ways. The Word of
Yes.
God says, I sent man to be of service. And this is a great way, great time of year to give back. And we always thank those people who've helped us through the years over and over and over
Yes.
again. So we're doing Embrace a Family, we're doing Christmas Without Walls, and we're doing Connections for senior citizens. And the Connections, once again, is...
Connections is next Tuesday, December 5th.
And please let us know that you're going to be there.
You can, that would be fine, but it's not necessary for them. Folks can just, go ahead and show up. Maybe next year, we'll maybe do enrollment if we see it gets really, really large, but we estimate for the number of people that are going to be there.
And
We're always
normally, how many
prepared.
people attend that event?
200 was the number before, and in the past, it's been larger than that. Not sure what happened to cause that decline, but 200 is a really good number.
Right. It's going to be at the Robichaux Center, so the place is big enough.
Yes, it is.
Going to feed
We've got that whole center.
All right. Breakfast and lunch,
Yes.
will be served, and people with disabilities, you are invited as well. You can come and enjoy your day. It's going to start, doors open at 8:30.
8:30, and we ask that, I know you guys like to get up real early, but we ask the seniors to please wait until 8:30 because the vendors are still needing to set up that morning.
Cupid's going to be there.
Not till about 11, so
Okay.
it's all good. You won't miss anything.
All right. So be there. Doors open at 8:30, and how long is it going to last?
It's going to last till 1:30.
Till 1:30
Yes.
p.m., December the 5th, at the Robichaux Center. So make sure that you're in the place.
Yes.
Now, for our Embrace a Family,
Yes, ma'am.
when is the deadline?
The deadline is what we doing?
December 15th.
December 15th.
December
is the
15th.
deadline.
Yes.
So we want you to get on board and, help us out. Embrace a family.
Embrace the family.
Do something, there are a lot of churches, there are a lot of service organizations, sororities, fraternities. Great way for you to give back. And I always call on the legislators. Y'all
Hello.
know me. I'm going to call and ask for what I want all the time.
I've
ma'am.
actually
And
I've sent that information to them.
Yes.
Yes, not all yet, but it's coming.
They know when Miss
Yeah.
Portia calls,
She needs it.
please answer the phone
Yes.
because I'm going to talk about you on the radio. If
So
you
I
don't-
may have sent out an email to you and a call like on Facebook, but I'm gonna let Portia take over that now.
Thank you very much, but they always respond.
That's why I
and
love
we
it.
We are so grateful to everybody who jumps on board and gives back. So, and then we're gonna do the Christmas Without Walls. Well, we know that there are many people in our community who we just want to see have a little warmth or have a little bag with something in it. May not be much, maybe a pair of socks,
Right.
maybe some gloves, maybe a hat to keep warm. Of course, we need all your coats. You don't know how that makes a difference.
Yeah.
And will make a person happy.
Yes.
So, Smile Community Action Agency, Miss Parish Manager, I know that as we head into 2018, that
Yes, ma'am.
Smile is going to be doing bigger and better things for the new
Bigger
year.
and better things.
So tell us some of the...
We have LIHEAP funds coming in for the year of 2018.
Wonderful.
We have new
That is good
guidelines.
to know.
We have new guidelines coming in.
Uh-oh.
We have some changes made. I will be at Miss Susanna's connection to reach out to all elderly and disabled apartment complexes so I can come out there and do outreach. You remember last year we went to
Right.
a couple of places so that you don't have to worry about coming to us. We'll come to you. Because a
That's
lot of
always
you
good.
are in wheelchairs and you can't get out
Yes.
the house, so we make it to where we help everybody.
Yes.
Everybody. We leave no one out.
Right,
Smile, we count everybody in.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
And, I'm just so proud to be a part of the agency. It just does my heart good. This is my life. We've always lived this giving kind of back thing. I have a house full now of people that I just embrace them.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been doing that for years.
For years,
Yes.
for years and years
Yes.
and years. And, it just keeps me going
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps me alive. So, many families who fall on hard times, we just open our own doors
Yes, ma'am.
to just help them along. and you got to follow the rules, but you're welcome. So just contact me some kind of way and we'll find out if we can help you too. Want to go over some of the sponsors again for your big event because
All right.
there are some important people on this
Yes,
list.
we've got some folks that, it didn't take long for them to come out, to support the event. SWLA, Center for Health Services.
Love them.
Lafayette Consolidated Government, Parks and Recreation with Gerald Boudreau, of course, the entire area. Lafayette General Health, Mark Garber's office, the Sheriff's Office, Robert Benoit's area, Lafayette Parish Fire Department, People's Health, your Medicare Health Team. That's that group that's going to have some information for you. One of them that'll have information on Medicare. Humana, L.W. Thomas and Associates. Guys, that is Lisa Thomas, Chief Thomas's wife that will be there. She's a
Wonderful.
major sponsor for us. Blue Advantage, the Louisiana Healthcare Connections, Imani Temple number 49, and the Corporation for National and Community Services. So, we just want to give a shout out to those guys for stepping up to the plate. They're the ones that helped to make this event possible. And then not to mention, the work of all the volunteers. A lot of the advisory council is really, responsible for helping to put this on. They more or less steer it. They make the decisions they're the ones that came up with the menu.
Okay.
But I'm just not sharing it.
All right, 234-3272. If you need more information, call Smile directly on how to get involved, or you can drop by the agency and find out what it'll take to register, to embrace a family, if you're a senior citizen
Yes.
in the community. If you want to know more about the Senior Citizen Connections Expo that is coming up, we'll tell you all about it. Just drop by and see us. We see a lot of people each and every day.
Yes.
And I know there are people that have been calling and saying, Miss Portia, y'all got some money to help me with my light bill?
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Parish Manager, please tell them that there are some crisis.
We have crisis funds available if you're scheduled for disconnection. But for LIHEAP, that money will not be available until January of 2018.
All right, that's
Then
not far away.
you can call the appointment line
Right?
at 1, oh my God,
806.
806 9, oh my God, Miss Portia, I lost the number. I normally know this number by heart.
9647.
9647, yes ma'am. Oh my God.
All right. All right. So, Smile Community Action Agency, the agency that's always lending a helping hand, uplifting families living in poverty. Such a great way to get involved. 234-3272. Please give us a call and please lend a helping hand. Thank you, ladies,
Thank you for having us.
for coming on the show today. And that's going to wrap it up for us today. And we'll be back again next week with another topic, another guest, and something else. In the meantime, I'm Portia Evans for a place to call home. You be blessed, and bye-bye.